Hi guys, welcome to episode 3 of, sorry about that, A Moment with Miss Dudley. I'm Miss Dudley, and um, I promised on video 1, on episode 1, that I would do a video thanking certain YouTubers and content creators that helped me get to the place where I was willing to go ahead and start YouTubing myself. And just stepping out there as a creative type. I've always been a creative type by personality, but it takes courage, lots of courage to step out and do something new. You have to get beyond yourself and get over yourself. You have to get over the supposed opinions of others and get beyond the place where it matters to you, or it doesn't matter to you whether or not you receive criticism, because you will. People will pick you apart. People will, find things to bash you. Trolls are gonna come. But I'm finding, and I've learned through these YouTubers and content creators, that once you get over that, it's pretty much the fear is gone, and not that it's something you can do on your own. For me as a Christian, it took lots of prayer, lots of years of seemingly wasting a lot of time, where I have so many things I could have, put out there that, one inclination could be that it's too late now, but that's not true. It's never too late. Pastor John Gray talks about, it's never too late. Kevin on Stage just said that the other day. I've heard so many times from so many people, Bishop T.D. Jakes, but about it not being too late. And the Bible says that God is the redeemer of the times. Like, He can redeem the time. He can make up for, what Job went through and the losses that he incurred after being tested. After the Lord allowed him, rather, to be tested, he was given twice as much, so it was as if that time period that he went through of testing almost never happened, except for Satan knowing that God did have a true servant in Job that eschewed evil. At any rate, not to digress too much into preaching, I wanted to thank certain YouTubers for their contributions. And I'm just a little nobody, brand new. This is my third video, YouTuber, and person who's entered into the content creative community, but I wanted to thank them, and I'm feeling more and more motivated to do so today. Even bags under my eyes, I've been crying and weeping. Today's August 16th, 2018. Several hours ago, the legendary, iconic Aretha Franklin passed on, and after doing that video about her and attempting to struggle through one of my favorite songs of hers, Bridge Over Troubled Waters, I said, honor people while they're living, give them the roses while they're alive. And if it were not for, again, these content creators and these YouTubers, I would not be doing this. Better late than never. And as long as no one's standing over my casket declaring ashes to ashes, dust to dust, then it's not too late for me, and it's not too late for you. But again, not to digress, I want to thank certain YouTubers, and not that these are any more special than any other YouTubers and content creators. It's just that along my journey, I've come across their videos, and they always make me laugh. They always make me smile. They always keep me company, whether it's background noise. Like, I can watch certain videos over and over and over from these content creators, and they're like my friends in my head. They're my friends on the internet. And again, I really want to thank them. So without further ado, here they are. The first is Issa Rae. Now, I know she's big time now, and she's has her show Insecure on HBO, and co-stars Yvonne G, Yolande Noel, just several her other co-stars. The gentleman that plays Chad, forgive me, Chad, the character, from the episodes from the seasons 2 and 1. Your name escapes me right now, but just Issa Rae and her whole team from the Misadventures of Awkward Black Girl to now. Your videos have inspired me. Your creations and the shows that you've produced have really inspired me to embrace all of my awkwardness, all of my, don't quite fit in this, the bags under my eyes, my natural hair, which I relaxed, and I'm gonna go back natural again, but that's a whole other story. It made me color my hair that auburn color, just to embrace something different. And you may be younger than myself, but inspiration can come from anywhere, and I just so appreciate you and your college friends that helped you to produce the misadventures of Awkward Black Girl. I'm friends with Maddie on Facebook. Well, I don't have Facebook much anymore, but just thank you. Also, I think they're kind of under your camp too. Jahmela Biggs and Will Catlett, who is now starring on OWN's Love Is, the story of Mara and Brock Akil. Oh man, Will Catlett is awesome. I always knew he was going to go further. I always knew he was going to do good things, and this is, just the beginning for him. So thank you so much to Jahmela and Will for their portrayal of those characters on that first series. Man, I was so in love with those characters, so motivated. Their love was young, and it was they had their doubts and they had their questions about the future, and I've made those decisions too. Decided to, or was faced with putting my career on hold for a love, for my ex-husband, for a relationship I was in, that I was willing, to invest all those things in. And again, that show really motivated me. So thanks a lot, you guys. Also, the gentleman that plays Will Catlett's best friend in First, the guy who's a poet, and I cannot think of your name, please forgive me. I'll go in and probably try to tag you guys or something, just to apologize for not remembering your name right off. But thank you so much for your portrayals of those characters. Also, in the Giant series, the young girl, the roommate girl who plays the girl who suffers from depression, man, I can certainly relate to that, because I have also struggled with depression before. It's not fun. It's hard to understand how, for others to understand sometimes how it's difficult to get up out of bed. It's a literal struggle sometimes to get dressed. And then at other times you can seem fine, but on the inside the struggle emotionally is real. You have these self-doubts and these struggles with whether or not you can do it, whether or not you can follow things through, and depression is just real. So for flawlessly portraying that character, girl, thank you so much. You really helped me to bring it to life. The next Rama and Shiko from the Green Calabash channel. If you guys don't know anything about them, they're a couple that are in Kenya. They have beautiful children. They're so cute. Oh my gosh, their son is so adorable. And like he's mama, and she goes, yes, sweetie. This little boy, I love how she says that. It's so funny to me. It's so cute. Their daughter's name is Ella, and she goes, because Ella is outside playing right now, and she's doing her coding, and I love that show. You guys really motivate me. What I really love about you guys at the Green Calabash channel is you guys have managed to have a strong and committed romantic relationship and a family, and you're interfaith. I think Rama is, I want to say he's a Muslim. I'm not entirely sure. Please, I apologize if I'm misstating a fact. And Shiko is a Christian. I know that much. She's always going to church. Her and Ella are always going to church. And the boys they'll stay home on Sundays, and her husband or her significant other Rama will be at home with the baby, their baby boy. And just how they keep things together. They make every effort to cooperate with each other and support each other. And sure, in between takes, in between the videos they release, who knows, what they go through. I'm sure they have disagreements. Every couple has disagreements, but there is just a love and a commitment to each other that really comes through the videos, that it's pure and it seems so real to me that it inspires me so much. So thank you guys so much for that. You guys are also partially responsible for me having the deep desire to want to travel, to want to visit Kenya, to want to visit other places in Africa. I have yet to do so, but because of shows like yours and because of people like you, that desire just grows and grows and grows. And so thank you again, guys. I've been crying and weeping a lot. I spent about an hour or so in worship earlier, after hearing the news about Aretha Franklin, and then I ran across this video where Fred Hammond was worshiping from the Potter's house. And man, I love Fred Hammond. He's the first PW artist. By the way, I'm digressing. He's the first PW, that is praise and worship artist, that I came across when I became a born-again Christian through his Spirit of David CD, and that just, his voice stole my heart. It introduced me to the Spirit of God, into worship, and I love Fred Hammond for that. He's not a content creator, but I just thought to mention him because, I'm just explaining why I look so crazy. Anyway,